Hey friends, it's Lena, and I'm a holistic nutritionist who helps people find balance one video at a time. And in this one, I'm going to be doing a clean with me video while we chat about cultivating intuition. So let's get started. In this video, I'll be cleaning our new apartment. We recently got back from a camping trip over Memorial Day weekend for my birthday, and by the way, thank you all for such lovely and warm birthday wishes on Instagram. Anyway, after unpacking, our place is still a little disheveled. Recently, I've been working on ways to pay attention to the information flowing around me all the time. Things like how my body's feeling, what my cravings mean in relation to the nutrients I might need, what aspects of my life have been connected with my astrology natal charts, what my subconscious is trying to tell me through my dreams, how different parts of my womanly cycle can influence my creativity or even confidence, along with the more widely recognized period or ovulation phase, and so much more. And through paying attention to it all a bit more, in the recent stillness that has come from social distancing, I've realized a few insights about intuition and inner development that I thought I'd share. The definition of intuition is the ability to acquire knowledge without resource or conscious reasoning. Different writers give the word intuition a great variety of different meanings, ranging from direct access to unconscious knowledge, unconscious cognition, inner sensing, inner insight, to unconscious pattern recognition, and the ability to understand something instinctively without the need for conscious reasoning. And when I think of that definition, it makes me think of how, through my own personal experiences, my intuition is always speaking. But similar to remembering a dream, unless we allow time to process what our mind is telling us, it can easily fade away from consciousness and memory. And in our modern era of constant brain stimulation and distractions through our phones, electronics, videos, and social media, it can be easy to gloss over or completely drown out our inner voice. This is one of the reasons why meditation often breeds deep insights that people either forgot or didn't realize they always had. It's because meditation, to me anyway, is essentially a time where we're holding space for our intuition to flow through. Another aspect of our modern day living is the imbalance of value placed solely on research-based or what I like to call overly analytical thinking, which I'm an expert at as a Gemini. And what I mean by this is we don't factor in the real phenomena of intuition and the power it holds within us. So not only holding space through regular stillness, but also speaking up confidently with the insights given from our intuition will both help to foster a more strong and vocal inner intuition. By the way, I've been packaging all of your Align Life Planner orders, and they were all shipped out yesterday. But I am really happy to announce that we are completely sold out of the marble planners. So if you want to get yours and get one of the last of the black Aligned Life Astrology planners, be sure to check the description below and to use the 20% off AL code I've placed for you there. As a nutritionist, another thing that comes to mind when I read the definition of intuition is how our body's cravings, along with many other indirect bodily symptoms and signals, are another form of intuition that can be decoded into valuable information for our overall health. For example, during the beginning of our womanly cycle, we can often crave carbohydrate-rich foods like chips, cookies, and ice cream. This is often due to the fact that our estrogen levels drop significantly before our cycle begins, which can cause a drop in our serotonin levels. Now, serotonin is considered one of our very important feel-good hormones. And because our body uses carbs to produce serotonin, it's only natural that this craving arises. But what would happen if we took this insight of the cravings and used it to translate these things in real time? We'd be able to swap out the more refined carbohydrates and sugar that are shown to often intensify our PMS symptoms after momentarily relieving them, and replace them with more whole, complex carbohydrates in the process. When I think of intuition, another form of this for me shows up through my dreams. Many people who've studied the conscious and subconscious mind have described the contrast something along the lines of, quote, "If the conscious mind is the car that gets us through life, then the subconscious mind is the driver," unquote. And from my understanding of it, this is one of the reasons why we say we will do something, like maybe make $1 million, and then we end up doing something else. Or maybe we end up self-sabotaging or inadvertently avoiding what we said we really want to do. Our subconscious beliefs are what dictate whether we put energy into certain things and whether we don't. And these beliefs, whether limiting or not, are usually formed at childhood, but they can be decoded and impacted through different forms of therapy and self-practice. I've recently felt called to learn more about how decoding our dreams can be a way to better understand what our subconscious beliefs are. For example, I recently had a dream about my mom, and by writing it out as soon as I woke up and processing its meaning, it made me realize how much I really love and miss her. But that I've been pushing those feelings down to help myself better cope with the current state of the country and social distancing. If you're interested in dream decoding and journaling, leave a comment below and I can make a full video on how to get started. All right, friends, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this chatty, clean with me video. I really want to say thank you if you are still at the end of this video, still watching. Be sure to comment below what intuition means to you or what it has meant to you in your life in the comments down below, and that'll tell me that you stayed till the end, but hopefully it will spark some conversation. All right, until next time, I'll leave you with my favorite quote, and that is to be gentle with yourself, because life is about the journey and not the destination. All right, friends, see you next time. Bye.